Hello, everybody, troop, and welcome back. It is a whole new year for me. Yes, as you know, during the weekend, I was celebrating my birthday. We have fun. It was crazy. I got naked, wasted. I did everything, hangover Sunday, and now it's a new week. It's time to keep moving because, bitch, that's life, right? Girl, thank you so much. I did a whole video about my birthday, so go and watch it if you want to. But again, thank you so much to every single one of you who have wishing me happy birthday, who have there for me, and who were just part of this beautiful and amazing family that keeps growing every single day. Guys, it is time to talk about tea. We're gonna be talking about tea all day long and for the rest of the year, who knows, maybe our lives, right? So what is going on with people who are not really involved in Bravo, and out of nowhere they're having like all of these like weird opinions, and now they just keep making their like Bravo life so hard. Like, I just don't get it. Okay, we have like certain actors or like people out there, like celebrities, wherever, who have these weird opinions. Like, for example, Michael Rappaport. Like, I cannot stand that guy. It annoys the f out of me, right? And he always have like the most random opinions out there. Which, by the way, now is going to be in the next season of The Traders. Yes, but that's a whole other conversation for a whole other video. Um, Anyways, now we have to deal with Joel Kim Booster, and I thought that after everything that happened with Shannon Bedore, things were going to be a little bit different. I thought that he maybe learned some kind of lesson. Maybe he will understand housewives a little bit better, you know? And he just decided to come back, and do another statement, which to me it's so loaded and so full of please like me somehow. And it is one thing to have an opinion, and it is another thing to create an opinion just so people like you more. And that's those kind of things, like, it really annoys me so much. um So before we start, guys, if you're new here, welcome to the Beverly Troop. Don't forget to subscribe right now and hit that notification bell. Okay. All right, guys. Joel Kim Booster was on What Happens Live with Luan de Lesseps, celebrating, the season finale of Love Hotel. Which I have not watched the last episode yet, so I know, like, we're not gonna talk about it. Not spoilers alert, please. But in general, I actually truly enjoy this show, except for him. Like, he is not a good host. Like, please, we need to find someone else to host this show because this is not a good host, right? But the concept in itself, bringing these housewives to find love, I think it was so good. I will make I will do some changes here and there, but just minimum things, which they're probably gonna do moving forward for next seasons. But in general, I think it was a really good show. Okay, I think we need to get people who are really actually looking for love. I think, for example, Giselle Bryan was not really there to find love. I think she was there to collect a check, to be very honest with you, because I think she did not give any effort into getting to know absolutely anyone. To not to know, but to like connect with anyone of the guys who were there for her. You know, and it's a little bit different. You have the Bachelor or stuff like that, which is like one girl, like 20 guys, but to have like four girls and then they just throw all of these guys. I don't know. It seemed a little bit disorganized. I was quite kind of like, are all of the guys going for all of the girls, or is it very specific that you have to go after this girl? Like, it was very weird. It was the whole thing. Was a little bit messy, but in general, again, the concept is really really good, and I think everything was perfect except after the end, when this guy Joel decided to do everything that he did to Shannon Bedore. You probably already know about this, but if you don't, I mean, I'm gonna very quickly. He decided to like trash Shannon on social media with a bunch of on base shit that happened, only to apologize a couple days later to everyone and except Shannon until the very last person. And the thing, but most of that, it was not like a mistake. It's like the things that he said about Shannon was so full of hate. I was like, I cannot believe it. It was like, it was too much for me, right? Now, to see this guy go to What Happens Live and now attack another housewife, I'm like, what is he even doing? You know? So they asked Luan de Lesseps who was the most overrated housewife of all time. And Luan de Lesseps, being, a good housewife who support other housewives, decided to not answer the question, and plead the fifth, which Joel had no problem in to say that the most overrated housewife was Kyle Richards. And I was like, ugh, why do you have to say this? Look, I understand that a lot of people don't like Kyle, and they have a lot of like different thoughts when it comes to Kyle, you know. But to me, there is not such a thing as a like um over forgot the word, guys. You know, overrated. Yeah, Latino woman. Overrated housewife because a housewife is not a celebrity. You know, a housewife is not an actor, for example. That it might get a lot of recognition for doing something else, like a musician, an actor, something like that. And then you can be a shitty person but be a great actor. It in this case is not like that. A real housewife is a person who herself is putting into this situation and showing us their life. So if someone is receiving a lot of praise, it's because that person is doing something to receive that praise. It's like someone is being hated. A housewife is being hated. It's because they put themselves into this situation. So to me, there is nothing like an overthink housewife. Because Kyle, yes, she might have a lot of haters, but she also have a lot of fans who have appreciated her. For all of the things that she have done. And you know me. I am not like a 100% stan of Kyle. I'm also not a hater. I'm like very like whatever. But I mean, why this guy is coming here attacking more housewife? It's giving like he either hates housewife or he is so jealous, but because he wants to be a housewife and he will never be a housewife. You know what I mean? So it's like, man, you are on a show that it's supposed to be around real housewives. Why are you gonna keep attacking housewives? Do you see Andy Cohen, the ultimate host in the world, attacking other housewives? He never does that. At least not in public, at least not in camera, because he has to protect his reputation and his image. This guy doesn't know how to do any of that. You know, forget if that show ever wants to have Kyle Richards on that show while he is working there. You know, so again, he can have whatever opinion you want to have. But don't go around saying that kind of shit, because it doesn't make any sense. Now, of course, all of the Kyle Richards fans are coming after him. And I'm saying, like, I don't blame them, you know? Go after him because he is being an asshole. And just what he did to Shannon and he did to Kyle, he's going to keep doing to a lot of housewives. I don't know if it's for attention. I don't know if it's for, again, jealousy because he wants to be a housewife. I don't even understand where is the process over here, you know? But that what is showing me that he is not professional and that he's not able to be the right host for this job. So, anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. How do you feel about that? This is not about his answer. This is not about if Carl Richards is, it's I don't know if I keep forgetting the word over. It's not over rich, over hype. No, over whatever. You know what I mean, guys. Honestly, my brain it's a little bit still in hangover mode. Do you? It's not about that. It's about his answers. Do you believe that he's doing the right thing right now? Let me know, and if you want to get all the tea related to Love Hotel or any of the other Bravo shows, make sure to like this video, share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you around. See ya. Bye.
Welcome to the Real Andy of Beverly Hills Show.